Christmas Eve, and just like everyone else, I've got 100 things to do, but there's still 15 orders to get packed up and get ready to go out when the post office opens again up here on Wednesday. Yeah, must be Wednesday. Anyway, we'll have a quick run through these, a couple of rare and unusuals. We'll show you what we've got going. Right, first up, we've got a wee George Orwell book, Shooting an Elephant. That's it there, and that went for £7.25, so that's quite nice. A classics is always good. And next, we've got the first of two James Herbert bundles, Itchy Eye, which is piled up here somewhere. There we go, a bundle of James Herbert paperbacks. And I appear not to have grabbed one of them. I need to go and grab another one. Anyway, we've got the Magic Cottage, which I haven't picked up. I need to go and get. The Spear, Moon, Others, Shrine, and The Dark. That was one of the first horror books I ever read. It was a cracker at the time. Anyway, that's the James Herbert books, and the 6 of those, a few vintage in there, so they're quite nice, went for £15.99. So vintage 80s horror sales, there's no doubt about it. Next was quite a nice wee order. 3 Folio Society books. So we've got The Best After Dinner Stories, Revolt in the Desert, that's Lawrence of Arabia, and Letter from America by Alistair Cook. So that's part of the big folio pile that I picked up a while ago. These were just listed at like £10 and £8 each. Buy 2, get 1 free. Do that and everything up to books worth about 20 quid. So £23.99 for the 3 of those. So that's quite nice. A nice wee sale. Another vintage book. So this is an old Wilbur Smith, When the Lion Feeds. So old, he still calls himself Wilbur A. Smith. It's a World Books edition from Reprint Society London 1966. So the original came out in 64 and this was their World Books edition in 1966. So that was quite nice. Again, that went for a tenner plus postage, so £13.99 altogether for that little beastie. Then we've got some normal orders. Alinda the Plant, Blunt Force, that went for £7.99. 3 DVDs. You know, I like my classic, in quotation marks, DVDs. So we've got My Stepmother's an Alien, which is definitely a classic. The Hateful Eight, modern classic. And Flashdance, which is kind of a classic these days, isn't it? And the 3 of them went for £6.99. Right, next we've got another old book. This is Micah Clarke and His Statement by Arthur Conan Doyle. So a nice old book. If I see old books by authors that are still recognisable, I do pick them up. This was published in 1898, so it is a bit of an oldie. Not crazy valuable or anything, but £18.99 for that one there, so another nice wee order gone out the door. Another bundle coming up of Stuart McBride. So we've got some paperbacks, Cold Granite, Broken Skin, Flesh House, Dying Light, and one hardcover, Dark Blood. So that bundle, £12.99, nothing spectacular, but so pennies in the pot, innit? Right, then we've got another wee bundle, only 3 this time, but 3 Clive Cussler paperbacks. The Oracle, The Jungle, and Pirate, and the 3 of those went for £9.29. More Wilbur Smith. A bundle of Wilbur Smith here. We've got 5 of them in total, so Pharaoh in hardcover, and then the rest are paperbacks. Those in Peril, the Tiger, Ghostfire, and a bit of a vintage one, but it's in really good condition, Warlock. So those 5 Wilbur Smiths, Wilbur A. Smith, went for £13.69. Another wee book in its own, Cecilia Ahern, P.S. I Love You. That went for £6.54. I think that's actually going abroad, might be Australia. So hope that gets to you nice and safely. £6.54 for that one. Another little book on its own, A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, prepared and annotated by Neil Freeman. So it's a Applause First Folio Editions, whatever that means. Yeah, just a wee book on A Midsummer Night Dreams. Obviously it's got the play itself, but lots of annotations all around it, and that went for £7.19. So you know, those kind of, it's a class as an educational book, and they sell reasonably well. Next, Colleen Hoover again. Seen a lot of this last week. 2 books, Verity and It Ends With Us, and they went for £9.12. So Colleen Hoover, definitely one that I'm going to keep picking up. She's been doing well for me, no doubts about it. Another little book in its own, another educational book, Psychology for Dummies, which probably most of us could make use of. Didn't go for an awful lot of money. Some of the Dummies series go for, you know, 5-10 quid, but this one was £6.84, so not spectacular, but still not a bad wee sale. Our second James Herbert bundle, and the last order that I need to get sorted out today. Obviously they're not going to the post office today. I'm just going to get these packed up in a bag, stick them out the way, so that I've got a wee bit of extra space. But for these we've got 48 Sepulchra, however you want to say it. Another nice vintage one, a wee bit of breaking on the spine, but otherwise in pretty good condition. And The Secret of Crickley Hall, which I think they made into a TV programme a few years back with a woman out of Coronation Street, Saran Jones? I don't know, I'm guessing. Anyway, that's the last one going out, and those 3 went for £9.99. So, Christmas Eve, pick and pack. Be doing it every day. Be interesting to see what sells throughout the rest of today. It's at 11 o'clock in the morning at the moment, so we'll see if anything sells, and whether I've got to do anything tomorrow morning before I get on with Christmas Day. Anyway, have a great Christmas everyone. I'll see you after the fact. Find my mouse so I can turn this off. Love you. See ya. Bye.